Hello there, it's Anna here and welcome to Little Crochet Farm. Today we are crocheting together this No-sew Strawberry Cheesecake. This pattern is one more member for the Sweets Party collection that is available on my website. All the sweets available in this collection, it's No-sew, it's a hit, I know you love them. The most favorite one is the cupcake, but there are many of others available there. I invite you to go and check that out. For this strawberry cheesecake amigurumi, you will need a 2mm crochet hook, sports weight yarn, stuffing material, sewing needle, scissors, and black thread for embroidering the face. All the informations of the exact materials that I use to crochet this amigurumi you can find in the free version of the written pattern that is available on my website. The link is in the description box below this video and I also pinned it in the first comment, okay? But if you wish to download a printable version of this pattern, you can find available on my Etsy shop and on my Ravelry shop, or you can also become a Patreon membership, and there for a small fee you'll have access to download printable versions of all the patterns that I publish on this YouTube channel, as well as in my website. Among other perks there is there too, so if you want to check that out, if that sounds interesting to you, I invite you to go and check my Patreon, and I hope to see you there. Now I'm gonna move myself to the corner of this video and we'll start crocheting this cheesecake together. But before I go, I also want to ask you if you like this video, if you like my patterns, please consider subscribing to my channel, leave me a thumbs up or a comment in the comment box below, or share it with a friend that you think it might like it. All of these actions help me to spread out my patterns and reach more people, and I appreciate you very much for doing so. Now I will move myself to the corner and we'll start crocheting this super cute strawberry cheesecake amigurumi together. Alright, for this pattern we will start crocheting the strawberry. With the green yarn you will start with a magic ring or a magic circle, and you will crochet 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. If this video is too fast for you, or if you don't know how to crochet the magic ring, check out the links in the description box below this video. There are video tutorials of all stitches and techniques I use to crochet this pattern. And for the magic ring, there is one video only about magic ring dedicated for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just pull this tail tight and I will crochet the stitch number 6 because we want 6 single crochet inside the magic ring, right? But for the next round we'll work a color change. So here we are doing the color change on the last stitch from the first round. Alright, we will change for the bright red and we will start crocheting the strawberry. So we finished with the green yarn. You won't need the green yarn anymore, so we can cut this yarn off. And for the round number 2 you will work 6 increases, okay? But for the second round you will grab just the back loop of the stitch and work an increase, okay? So what does that mean? One stitch, when you grab it like this, which has the front loop and the back loop, right? For this round you will work just with the back loop of the stitch and you'll work a increase. And when I tell you a increase, it means you will work 2 single crochet inside one stitch, okay? So you're going to work 1 increase in every stitch from this round. So if you have 6 stitches on the previous round and you work 1 increase on each, you should have 12 stitches at the end, all right? Now you can cut the green yarn, give a tight knot. That looks super good. Here, just give it a normal knot. It doesn't need to look pretty or anything. This will be facing inside of the strawberry, so it won't be seen. Just make sure that it's very nice and tight, and that's it. You know, you can even leave a little bit of this remaining tails. It will be all together with the stuffing material. And now you see I'm organizing the stitches here. When the detail is very small, the stitches tend to curl outside. so the wrong side is facing out. You just need to organize a little bit, put it outside, the right side out, and that's it. Now for the round number 3, you will work 12 single crochet. Okay, just 12 single crochet, very simple and easy. And as you can see here, I add my stitch marker. I like to just use a piece of a different color yarn to mark my stitch, and I mark the last stitch, okay? Now for the next round, round number 4, we will work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat 3 times, and you should have a total of 9 stitches at the end of this round. So here when we work invisible decrease, that means you'll grab just the front loop of the next 2 stitches, okay? If you don't know how to work the invisible decrease, check the link in the description box. There is a video tutorial only about invisible decrease in crochet toys. For round number 5, you'll work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 3 times, and you should have a total of 6 stitches at the end of this round. Alright, here now I'm just gonna hide it inside this tail. You can add a little bit of stuffing material inside, and we'll move on for the next and final round of the strawberry. Great. For round number 6, you will work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 2 times, and you should have a total of 4 stitches at the end of this round. So here is very simple and easy. It's very tiny, the detail, so just pay attention for you not to skip 1 stitch. It can be very easy for the eyes not to see you very well. And I suggest you to count how many stitches you have at the end of every round, so you make sure that you have the exact amount that we want. Once you finish with this round, you can cut the yarn, and we'll fasten this detail off now. And how do we do this? We grab a tapestry needle or a sewing needle, and you grab just the front loop of the stitch. Okay, so you have 4 stitches in your last round. So you'll grab 4 of the front loop of all the stitches, and then you pull it tight, and that's it. So I'm grabbing here the front loop of the stitches. And look at this. Oh, so cute. It's very tiny strawberry because, of course, our cheesecake is super tiny. This is to match the other patterns already on the Sweet Party collection. I really hope you enjoy these patterns. They're very nice and super cute. Okay, look at this strawberry. Very good. All right, now we will leave this ending of this tail so we can fasten off in the filling, on the top of the filling. And we will start crocheting the top of the filling here. With dark red, we will work 11 chains, okay? So chain 11 here. And for now, we will work with rows, not with rounds. So we are not working the spiral amigurumi here. We are working just a flat detail that we will crochet together with the cheesecake later on, okay? Once you have 11 chains, you skip the first chain and you start crocheting from the second chain from the hook. You work 10 single crochet. When you reach the end, you chain 1, turn your work, and we will continue from there. All right, so here in the foundation chain, work your 10 single crochet, and once I reach the end, here I'm working my last single crochet. You can see here the foundation chain. Very nice. You chain 1, turn your work, and continue working on the other side, all right? So for row number 2, you work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet, and you repeat that 2 times. I will go slow here to show you just how you work the decrease. You see, you insert your hook, grab the yarn, insert your hook on the next stitch, grab the yarn, and then you work the decrease. Now you continue moving on with the pattern. I will work here 2 single crochet more, and then the decrease. And once you finish the second row, you're at the end, you chain 1 and turn. All right. Now for row number 3, you will work 8 single crochet, and that's it for this row. All right, this detail, it's very simple, it's super easy to crochet. If this video is fast for you, check out the written pattern. Row number 4, 1 increase, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease. Here we will continue working a couple of decreases so we have this triangle shape. All right, it's very simple to work this flat detail. So here I'm working the decrease. I will continue and I will catch you up at the end. Now for row 5 and 6, you'll work just 6 single crochet. Okay, very easy. Every time you reach the end of the row, you chain 1 and turn. Here for round number 7, you work 1 single crochet, 2 decreases and 1 single crochet. That means you will work 1 decrease, following up by another decrease, and then 1 single crochet. You should have 4 single crochet at the end of this row. And again, I'm telling you, count how many stitches you have at the end, so you make sure that you are right on track, okay? Now let's work 2 more rows with just single crochet. So for row 8 and 9, you will work just 4 single crochet. So work your rows here. And once you're done, for row number 10, we will work 2 decreases. So you have 4 single crochet at the end of the previous row, right? So you work 1 decrease and following up by another decrease. So 4 stitches will become 2 stitches, okay? And for row 11, you work just 2 single crochet. And then that's it with the rows. We will work the contour once you're done. So now what we are going to do is we will work all the way around this detail. Okay, so we are working here this top part of the filling. The important thing here to know is that in every corner you will work 3 single crochet. So we'll start here working 3 single crochet on top, go all the way down, work 3 single crochet in the second corner, go all the way here, work 3 single crochet on the other corner, and then we go all the way up, 3 single crochet here on this corner, and then you finish with the top here, finally arriving where you started. All right, so all this way around, you should have 40 single crochet around. Okay, so I will start the beginning here, and later on you can follow up in the written pattern. So we will start with 3 single crochet in the first corner, then we will work 9 single crochet going all the way down, and then you will work 3 single crochet on the next corner over here, then you go 8 single crochet around, and then you work 3 single crochet here, and then you go again all the way up 9 single crochet, 3 single crochet on this side, and then 2 single crochet left, and then you have there all your 40 single crochet. All right, so work your rounds here. If you need help, go to the free written pattern on the website, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. I always try my best to reply as many comments as I can. Okay, so I'm arriving here in the corner. I'm working here my 3 single crochet, then I'm continuing with 8 here, 3 single crochet, 9 here, 3 single crochet, and 2 here. Basically what you do is in every between rows, you work a single crochet. All right, that's that. And just make sure you have 40 at the end. That's very important. Once you're done, what you can do here now is just to fasten this off. And I like to do this with an invisible fastening off, which is when you skip the first stitch and then you introduce the remaining yarn in the next stitch. So you skip one, the right next one you introduce your yarn, and then you grab the back loop of the first or the last yarn from the round. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear that you can see it here on camera how to do that. All right, now you can just hide this yarn, so you wave in a little bit, cut this thread, and that's done. So what you're going to do next is to follow exactly the same pattern from the beginning of this video until now, from the filling, and that will be the crust. So you use a beige, is the color I decided to use for this pastry, for this cheesecake. And once you finished all these rows and you work the contour, We will continue from there, so don't cut the yarn here. We will work for round 13, 40 back post single crochet. So now we start working in rounds, all right? So the back post single crochet is when you introduce the needle from top to down, down to top again, and you work between the posts of 2 stitches, all right? This is one of my favorite stitches. I think it looks so nice. I think the result, it's so good. But if you don't know how to work the back post single crochet, check the link in the description box below. Once you finish all the rounds, this is all the stitches. This is how it should be looking like. It's very nice. I like it how it looks. You see that it gives some nice top. It's like you're working on top of it, which is actually what you do with the back post single crochet. All right. Now we'll start, now we will do a color change. So we are here on the last stitch from the round, 13, and we'll work a color change here. We will work round 14 to 18 with light pink and with beige. So don't cut the light pink here. We will work the light pink, the filling, and we will work the back here with the crust, all right? So here what we are going to do is first we'll work 9 single crochet all the way to the back, and then you will work 13 single crochet with beige, and then you will work 17 single crochet back again with the light pink, all right? So let's move on here. Let's work all the first 9 stitches with the light pink. Now you work a color change, so you don't cut the yarn, all right? We need that yarn to work the white, the light pink for the filling, and the beige for the crust. So you don't cut the yarn here, okay? So you work first, and I mentioned wrong, is not 9 stitches in light pink, it's 10. So you work 10 stitches in light pink, 13 stitches in beige, and then now you work a color change back with the light pink and work 17 stitches with the light pink. One thing that I want to tell you is that you will be bringing back and forth these 2 colors, because when you are here, you drop the light pink here, you need to change for the beige, you bring the beige here, and then you need to bring all the way the light pink here. You don't need to carry on the yarn all over the place here, because this is hidden inside of the toy. Just make sure that you leave enough room from one side to another and they are not tight together, okay? And now we are going to repeat this that we have done a couple of times, okay? So now we are working the height here of our cheesecake, and you will be doing this back and forth all the time. And once you are finished and you have all of these rounds done, once you are in the last stitch of the round 18, we will work here a color change, okay? So we will change the color for the dark red, or whichever color, but I think it's dark red. If you're working a strawberry cheesecake, I think you're working probably with a dark red. All right, so you can give a simple knot, very easy here, tight. It will be inside of the toy, so nobody's seeing, so give just a normal tight knot. And now you will place this top of the filling on top of this crust. But before that, we will fasten the strawberry here, all right? So this is optional. I made actually 2, and one of them was without the strawberry, but I like the strawberry. I think it gives a charm, but it's up to you. You know, you can do it with or without. And you will just fasten this strawberry very fast here on top of the filling, and then we will crochet this together, okay? And this I like to leave it loose a little bit, but tight enough that it will not it will not go anywhere, the strawberry, okay? But don't push it too much. Just give it once and tight a very nice knot over here. The strawberry won't go anywhere, okay? Super good. Now let's continue moving on here, and we will crochet together the 2 pieces. But come on, look at this, so cute. All right, so you place them on top of each other, and you can see it's pretty easy, you know, when you put it on top of it, the stitches will place together one on top of each other. So here we will grab just the back loop of the filling. So you grab the back loop of the light pink part, and you grab the whole stitch of the top part, okay? So the back loop of the light pink and the whole stitch from the filling. That is because we want a very nice, neat division between the light pink and the dark red, okay? So the dark red, once again, you grab the whole stitch. The light pink, you grab just the back loop, okay? I won't repeat myself again. I think you got it. Yes. And that's it. So now you're going to work all the way around. So we'll work again 40 stitches, 40 single crochet here. Back loop from the light pink, whole stitch from the dark red, okay? And once, before you're done, actually, you leave just a little bit of opening and you add a little bit of stuffing material. And here is very important, you see, you should add enough stuffing material so it's nice and fluffy and you have a structure, but not too much that when you put it in a surface, this will be, you know, like a boat. So add the right amount of stuffing material and you can feel it, you know, when you're adding. And then once you add the stuffing material, now you can continue finishing this, closing off all of these 40 stitches. All right. So I will leave you here, finish closing all of these stitches, and I will catch you up so we can close this and fasten this off. It's kind of satisfying to crochet pieces together. I really like, because I know that I'm not going to sew anything. And I don't have actually too many problems with sewing. I design a lot of patterns that it requires a lot of sewing. The Lady Liberty is one of them. But if I can avoid, I would. All right, now once again, we will do that invisible fastening off. You know, when you skip one stitch, you introduce your yarn on the second stitch, that like the next one from the one you skip, and then the back loop of the stitch back loop of the last stitch that is with your remaining tail here. And that's it. You know, look at this. This already is looking very nice, but we won't stop here. We have just a little bit more to go, okay? All right, now you remember that we work with the back loop only of the filling and the whole stitch from the red. That is why. Now you will introduce the color of the filling in the remaining front loop that you have from the crust, and we will have this nice detail over here. This is amazing. So you introduce your yarn here and you work 13 single crochet on the remaining front loop. Okay, so let's work here just 13 single crochet in this remaining front loop, and we will start working this nice crust that we have it here. I want to go for a coffee and a strawberry cheesecake because I'm shooting this and it looks so good. Like, maybe I'm biased, but you know, it looks very nice. I really hope you enjoy this pattern. All right, so here just work your single crochet. Super good. This is how it should be looking like. Now we'll work the final row here. So you'll chain 2, turn your work, and now you will work 1 double crochet, 1 slip stitch, and you repeat 4 times, and you will be left with 1 double crochet at the end. So we'll have 1 remaining stitch, you'll work 1 double crochet there. So chain 2, 1 double crochet, 1 slip stitch. That's it. 1 double crochet and 1 slip stitch. So here I'm working the double crochet and the slip stitch. And that's it, you know, and now you will have these very nice like ups and downs here. You just repeat all the way around. And you will be left with 1 stitch here over, so you do 1 double crochet there, and that's it. Now we'll just fasten this off. It's very simple. You just hide this tail, and what I like to do is I bring it down, And I bring this both tails here that we have from the beginning of the yarn and now the ending of the yarn, and I tie a knot and I hide it inside of the toy. So this we make sure that all of these endings, all of these edges are very tight together. All right, get this super good. So let's tie to this. That's great. That's it. And now you can hide it inside of the toy and your cheesecake is almost ready. Look at this. This looks very nice. If you want, you can stop here, okay? But I like to embroider some kawaii face in my toys. And how I do this is I take a black embroidery thread and I start working straight lines, a bunch of repetition and a bunch of straight lines until my straight lines become a circle of an eye. It's like magic. I'm joking, but as much as repetition you do, you will see the size of the eyes that you want, and you can go using your thumb to direct the position where you want the thread to be, okay? So this is what I'm trying to show you here. Go working. You see my thumb is always addressing where this thread should be. But if you're using safety eyes or if you're using any kind of plastic eyes, the exact position where you should place them is in the free version of this written pattern that you can find on the website, okay? I like to embroider the faces of my toys, but that's optional to you. Of course, you can do the way that you want it. But I think the face is very important. It gives a very nice expression to the toys, any kind of toys, if it's a doll, if it's an animal or whatever. So I like to embroider. All right, now I'll do the other one. And once you're done, let's work here a tiny mouth. And how we'll do this, you just skip like 3 stitches. And then you bring it to the center. Like so it's 3 stitches, so you have 1 stitch in between. And you hide this tail. Bring this tail back down here from the black thread and give a tight knot, just like the same thing that you did for the border here of the crust, okay? And then you can just give here a tight knot and you will be done. And that once again is optional. You see, this second one, I did not do that. But I think that this melting of the filling, it's very nice. So if you want to do the melting of the filling, that's extremely easy. So you just grab a piece of the dark red or the color that you chose for the top of the filling, and we'll start working some lines here. And what I like to do is to do double lines. So just one, I think it's very skinny. It doesn't look too much like a melting, but if you work two lines, one on the side of each other like this, and I'm going to show you, but you see here there is, I think you can see it here, there is 2 lines, and that looks nicer, and you make them uneven, you see, so some of the lines already reach the end of the crust, you know, some of the lines stop in the middle there, so the melting, it's happening as we are talking, so that's it. This is how you're going to work. It's very simple, very easy, you know. So sometimes you grab in the end, sometimes you grab in the middle, sometimes you make just a tiny bit, you know, on top here, and that's it. So work here your embroidery. There is no secret here. And once again, once you finish, bring the tail of the yarn to the same spot where you brought the beginning of the yarn. Give a very tight knot so that will not like become loose or nothing like this. Okay? And that's it. Once you're done and you tied your knot, your cheesecake is ready. Look at this. Really, it's beautiful. I really hope you enjoy this pattern. If you like this pattern, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment box below or share with a friend that you know that it might enjoy crocheting this strawberry cheesecake, and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. All of these actions help me and help my channel to grow and to reach more people, and I appreciate you very much for doing so. All right, if you like no sewing patterns, Make sure to visit my website. There is a bunch of no-sewing amigurumi patterns. They are very cute and I hope you enjoy. That's it for today and I will see you in the next time. Bye!